Alright, so in this video we're just gonna in this video we're going to talk about things that we found very useful on this trip. And if you're looking at camper van or caravanning or going on the road, we found that this really helped us, especially with a toddler. Howdy! There's a mower in the background, so that's what the sound is. Let's see if I can close the door. In this I want to show you like 7 things that were very useful on our van trip, so hopefully this could help you guys as well.
So I got the idea to use these Trofast tubs from Ikea, which are stackable when you have the lid on them. And then rather than just having the one level, it almost became a set of drawers for us so that we could utilize the space. And rather than just having it all in there and trying to find everything and everything moving around while we're driving, you can compartmentize it. It just makes it easier.
Yeah, and then Amanda also brought one of our shelves from our kitchen cupboard.
This was all just pots and pans, and again there was a whole bunch of space being wasted, so I thought, why don't I try borrowing one of these shelves that we use for our pots and pans in our kitchen, and then we could store our milk and whatever else we wanted to underneath.
What I found very useful is USB chargers, especially when you have 3-in-1. We definitely had that. We only brought one, but we should have brought a couple. It doesn't have any USB slots, so probably a no-brainer. This is the organizer that's behind my front seat in my actual car. Amanda mentioned something about it. You needed an organizer, and I'm like, hey, we have an organizer in our car, so we brought it along. It was very handy.
And this, you just got it from eBay or something, didn't you?
No, I think I got it from Audi.
This is what I keep for all of her stuff anyway. But we have a lot of cables and loose bits everywhere, so I actually just hijack some of her spots for cables. For 3M hooks, pegs in here, could have other little bits and pieces, and that it's all contained. You can see it all. It fit perfectly. We just kind of slotted in, and then we could see everything. We knew what we had, we knew where it was, and it was right near the door.
Baby clips from Michaela's prams. You can get them from most baby stores and so forth. We have a lot of them because Amanda went on a shopping spree once. She's right here. You can't see her, but she's giving me the stares. It's coming. What we found is when we were putting her to sleep on the bed here, there was just too many lights, and because it's such a small room, and then that creates distraction. So Amanda bought her pink throw for the bed, and we just use this and connect it to the handles here, and it created like a little kids room for her, and she loved it. So that was useful. It's a must that we always bring this. Another hack that we found, and when I say we, I mean Amanda, is 3M hooks.
So one thing with the camper van, and you're dealing with wet weather all the time, we didn't have a clothesline. We couldn't keep the awning out of a night time because the wind was so strong. So we didn't have anywhere to dry our towels after having a shower. Because there's nowhere to hang anything. So I thought, well, how about we get some 3M hooks? They're not permanent. Fan in here, and there's a vent, so they would be able to dry and not get everything wet. But when you're having a shower, there is actually nowhere inside the bathroom for you to place your towel while you have a shower. So by having the 3M hooks in there, we were able to get our towel and get dry and contain all the water inside the shower, as opposed to stepping out and getting it everywhere. So that was another helpful.
Yeah, 3M hooks, so it comes off. Look at that, and it comes off.
And then you can just keep reusing these. So if you end up hiring another camper van or trailer or anything, or caravan, you just need the sticky things again, and then you can take it with you on your next trip.
Obviously, do this at your own discretion.
Yeah.
It's worked for us, so don't damage your camper van that you've hired.
Yes.
Yeah, do it at your own risk. And this is another thing that I bring on all my camping trips. They are fairy lights. powered by AA batteries. Honestly, I've had these batteries in here for over a year now, and they still work. What it is it creates this warm yellow light, and Kayla loved it and she played around with it. It's amazing because you can hang it from the cupboards. Find them on Amazon. Good fun. Another hack that Amanda found, obviously this is all Amanda's ideas, clearly I'm just the face of this production, is that the fridge, it's like a bar fridge that you get in a hotel, which is pretty cool, but it's very limited in space. Especially, ignore our food contents, door. There's only 2 shelves, so we got these containers. These containers helped a lot because we can add all the tomatoes and apples and oranges and limes and whatever. We put even our boiled eggs in there. We also got another standard Ikea container that we just put it sideways just to make that work too. So just to get a bit more room in this fridge.
Utilise the space.
Well, there's more room now because we've been eating a lot. So this was Amanda's idea. She said, hey, why don't you bring the Android box? It houses all the apps, you know, Netflix and Disney and all that random stuff, and connected to the TV.
It was forecast to be a lot of rain on our trip. So having it meant that at least we could entertain Michaela with shows and stuff.
Yeah, so that was attached to my hotspot, my phone. So it was really good, really good. So what really helped us, especially finding a campsite or a caravan site or facilities for water, gas and so forth, and just attractions alone, places of interest, is this app called Wikicamps. And I downloaded it. It comes on the Android and obviously iPhone as well. It's like a big community of campers and caravanners and travelers alike, and they review every campsite they go to, and then they have photos, prices, and what to do, what not to do, what to expect.
How they rated it.
Definitely give it a go, give it a download. If you have any hacks or other tips that you know of that you use, let us know in the comments. This campervan holiday idea is something that we're probably going to do in the future as well, so any ideas, just let us know on the bottom. That was the things we've learned on this trip that really helped us, especially with a toddler as well. So hopefully those things can help you guys out as well. If you like this type of video, remember to give us a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, we're all about adventuring, doing things that are outside our comfort zone with our little toddler who's currently on the phone. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next video.